It's time to breathe again on the latest breath of fresh air, Shorty. It's good to be back with you guys. I'm Charles, your host for today, and like I said, it's good to be back for a little bit. Sorry we couldn't get to do a webcast this week. Um, I had a lot going on, so it was actually my fault this time that we didn't get to do the webcast. But we do plan on doing one next week and going live with it. So stay tuned for more announcements with that. And yes, Patrick Brackett should be with me for this one as well. So that's what's going on. It's been really, really busy, and it's good to be back. As you can see, well, for one, I need a haircut. That's one thing. But other than that, I'm here to talk about some of the happenings that have been going on since the last time I was with you guys. The main thing for today is to talk about a little nugget from the NFL draft. And actually, it's been something that's been talked about all week. And that is the Green Bay Packers moving up in the draft. I think they moved up to pick number 26 to draft a quarterback, Jordan Love, the guy out of Utah State. Now, a lot of people were wondering what does this mean in terms of the future for Aaron Rodgers? Does this mean uh, he's going to be leaving the Packers soon? Is this a spite by management or perhaps a head coach, Matt LaFleur, who will be going into a second year once the season starts? If we are going to have the season start on time, a lot of people want to know what this means, and then you have other opinions out there that says Aaron Rodgers feels slighted by this. This is a disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. I think Brett Favre got on his soapbox the other day. Rich Eisen showed talking about he wouldn't be surprised if Aaron Rodgers finished his career somewhere else besides Green Bay. And I guess it is possible that could happen. I mean, hell, Tom Brady just left New England and he had been there for 20 years. A lot of us, including myself, thought he was going to retire as a Patriot, but apparently he's going to retire as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. I don't know. Whatever. But as far as everything goes with Aaron Rodgers and how he should feel about this, here's let's look at this logically. And number one, I just want to tell people just to calm down about this being a disrespect to Aaron Rodgers. Number one, I seriously doubt Aaron Rodgers is worried about Jordan Love coming in and taking his job. No, Aaron Rodgers will be fine. I don't think there's anything he would even worry about that. What he should be worried about that, and honestly, what he should be pissed about, and if I'm a Green Bay Packer fan, I'm pissed about this, is they really didn't do anything to address the weaknesses on the team. Number one, this was a receiver heavy draft. And for a team like the Packers to have a very good receiver, one of the top receivers in the league, in my opinion, in Devontae Adams, you're not going to bring anybody in to be a good compliment to him. I guess they're saying Devin Funches it could be the answer there. We'll see. They have a couple of other younger dudes there. Alan Lazard's one. I think is it Marquise Valdez Scantling? I think is the other one. So they have some young receivers there, but maybe not ready to step into that role to where you're taking pressure off of Devontae Adams. He's still going to be the guy who draws a lot of coverage. But it's really weird you don't do anything to address that when you had a draft that was receiver heavy. I mean, this draft was loaded with good quality receivers you could get in even the fourth or fifth round, and the Packers didn't draft any of them. And the other thing the Packers really didn't address is the defensive line and maybe the linebacker situation. You have to keep this in mind. Green Bay was in the NFC Championship game last year. They were 13-3 in the regular season. Yes, they won a lot of close games, but if you really want to look into it, a lot of the teams who had records of 13-3, 12-4 won a lot of close games. The San Francisco 49ers won a lot of close games. The Seattle Seahawks won a lot of close games. The New Orleans Saints won a lot of close games. So it's not like these other teams were just blowing everybody out of the water ridiculously, but they were just finding ways to win. With that being said, the Packers did win a lot of games they easily could have lost, but they were in the NFC Championship game. So if you're in the NFC Championship game, you would think you would want to make some moves to try to get you over the top. You got ran over, trampled. Now, if you're the Packers, you got trampled by the San Francisco 49ers in the NFC Championship game. And not only that, they whooped that ass during the regular season, too. They beat them by a combined score. I'm looking talking about the two games the 49ers beat the Packers this year. They beat them by a combined score of 74 to 28. 74 to 28. And remember, the game in the championship game, Jimmy Garoppolo only threw 8 passes there because they were running the ball so well. So these are the teams you have to look at in terms of knowing who you have to beat to get to the Super Bowl and perhaps win the Super Bowl. And these things were not addressed. That defensive line got handled, ran over by the 49ers in that championship game. And if you're looking at the other teams that are in the conference, the Saints, the Vikings, as a matter of fact, they're in your division if you're the Packers. So you know they can run the ball with Dalvin Cook. They're going to run the ball well. Seattle's going to run the ball well. New Orleans has a potent offense. And you see some of these other teams that are coming up. Tampa Bay looks like they're going to make some noise. You know, Atlanta can be a threat depending on which Atlanta team shows up. And then Philly looked like they improved themselves. And then I guess I'll say Dallas, I guess. But when you're looking at the teams you're going to have to beat, you better have that defensive line on point. And you just had a team run you out the stadium or run over you. They made you street pizza basically. You were trampled and you didn't do anything to address those things. So if I'm Aaron Rodgers or the Packers fans, that's what I'm upset about. The Jordan Love pick, yeah, I can understand if people want to get upset about that, but I don't really think it's anything to worry about because the simple fact of the matter is this. Aaron Rodgers is 36 years old. If he's not 36, he will be 36 soon. And I mean, he's getting up there in age. We don't know how much longer we're going to see Aaron Rodgers at this elite state. I assume and I would like to believe the man can be still at an elite level for 2, 3 more seasons, but you just never know what can happen with injuries. And we know Rodgers has had his share of injuries that have taken away a significant amount of games from him. So that pick in and of itself, I don't think that's a huge issue. But you didn't really do anything to address the weaknesses on the team afterwards. And if I'm Rodgers and if I'm a Packer fan, that's what I'm more upset about than this Jordan Love pick. I don't think that's really worth getting too upset over. I know everybody's going to focus on that because we're talking about the quarterback position. It's a quote unquote quarterback driven league, and everybody is so mesmerized by the quarterback position. I get it. It's probably the most important position in all of sports. But we also have to remember this is a team sport. Football is the ultimate team game. And no matter what quarterback you have, things are not going to get done if those other pieces aren't around him to get jobs done. But be as it may, everybody is talking about that situation with the quarterback. But the Packers didn't address anything else. And that is what Rodgers and the Packers fans should be more upset about than anything else. Well, that's what I'm breathing on for today. Y'all make sure y'all check out this shorty, other shorties, and our webcast on the Breath of Fresh Air YouTube channel and smash that subscribe button while y'all are there. Also, keep the likes coming on the Breath of Fresh Air Facebook page. And we're still working on those things we talked about. Still going to get on Instagram. We're still trying to spread this bad boy out and expand. And like I said, we're trying to do the live webcast next week, next Tuesday. So more to come on that as far as the time for what we want to do that. And if you guys want to come on there, comment, leave the feedback, good, bad, or indifferent, it does not matter to us. You know we will respond to y'all regardless of the situation. So that is all for this one. Everybody take care. Hopefully Patrick can do a shorty for you by the end of the week. And other than that, everybody stay safe out there. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.